Hello, handsome man. It's your favorite Bargirl, Nongnoot. Welcome to the first video on my channel where I talk about all things Thailand, including relationship stories, hot tips, and other spicy content. Today, I am going to tell you about some seriously common and also some new tourist scams in Bangkok, Thailand, and how to avoid them so you can enjoy your vacation in the land of smiles. Bangkok, a city with 20 million tourists who visit here every year, and you better be sure that there are people out there to scam you if you are traveling here, so we're going to tell you how to be safe. We are not telling you not to visit Bangkok. It is an amazing city to visit. We're just telling you how to keep your hard-earned money to yourself and not to the scammers. So here we go. Bangkok tourist scam number 1. This is one that gets a lot of people coming to Bangkok, and that is people telling you the royal palace is closed. People will stand in front of the royal place and tell you it's closed today. There's a special event, you can't come in. And chances are, they've got a special temple that they'll take you to that's even better than the royal palace. Well, don't listen to people standing in front of the royal palace who tell you it's closed. Chances are it's not. There might be a 1% chance it is, but really just keep going about your plans and go in. I will also mention if you are planning to come to the royal palace, out in front, there will be plenty of people that will tell you you need to wear pants, how you need to dress. Just try and go in and see what they say because I think the guards have a little bit of a different interpretation. The second major tourist scam in Bangkok is the fixed price taxi scam. This is one that happened to us on our way from the airport, but it's essentially the taxis don't want to use the meter and they want to quote you a fixed price. Taxis by law in Bangkok have to use the meter. And so if they're telling you that it's a certain price, you should basically just ignore them and say they need to start the meter. When you get in the car, make sure you can see the meter. Make sure they start the meter, and if the meter's not started, just get out right away. What happened to us? It was from the airport coming into town. The taxi driver had his hat over the meter so we couldn't see it. When we got to our destination, the taxi driver said the price is 550 baht. I said, "Hey, what's the meter say?" The meter said it was 275 baht, so he was charging twice the price of what the fare actually was. So make sure you don't get caught with the meter scam. You'll also see many tuk-tuks a lot. Just know tuk-tuks do charge a fixed price. They'll probably be 3 to 5 times the price of a taxi. Be aware of a scam where a tuk-tuk driver will tell you it's cheaper if he takes you to just a few destinations before where you want to go, because chances are those will be places they'll get a kickback, like a medicine shop or restaurant, and you might not be able to leave until you buy something. The third big tourist scam in Bangkok to avoid is about taxis. There's a lot of taxi tourist scams because everybody's taking taxis. This one is taxis that'll take you to a place that sounds the same as where you want to go, but isn't the same. There's so many things in Bangkok that sound the same, but they might be taking you from one to not quite as famous, but also gives a little bit of a kickback. In general, I would say it's important to know in Thai what the location looks like, what it looks like, and if you have cell phone service that has Google Maps or something like that, follow where you're going so you know that they're taking you to the place you want to go to. If you have it on a map and they think you know where it is, chances are they'll take you to where you want to go. By the way, I think it's generally good advice to also avoid taxis when it's somebody standing out on the side of the street just saying taxi, taxi, or saying where do you want to go? And where you'll see that in particular is on your arrival in Bangkok in the airport. There will be tons of people standing around the arrivals hall asking you where you want to go or if you want a taxi. You don't. When you get here at the airport, you also want to take one of the official taxis, that taxi stand, which is on kind of the ground level, but that doesn't mean they won't put a hat over their meter. Bangkok tourist scam number 4, this one's called the massage shop scam. What this happens is in touristy areas, there will be a lot of people advertising for massage shops. Some legit, some not. These people that are in front of the massage shop, they're probably okay, but if you see a massage shop manager who says, "Hey, I got a great half the price of what those people charging. My shop, look, it's just down the alley, let me take you to where it is." Bad sign already. They take you where the shop is and then say, "Well, you just have to pay cash up front before we go in." You pay cash, and this manager of the massage shop proceeds to say, he's got someplace else to go. He's got to get more customers, but just go inside. They'll take care of you. You go inside, you get your massage, they ask you for money. Why? You say, well, hey, I already paid that guy out front. I already paid the manager. They're like, what are you talking about? That guy doesn't work here. Don't let yourself be scammed. Only pay right inside or right after the service is done, but at the actual place the massage service is being performed. Kind of big rule of thumb in Bangkok is to never pay somebody on the street for anything that's a service, other than a hard product that you're getting. We're back at the Royal Palace for this one. This one often happens out in front of the Royal Palace. It's not people telling you the Royal Palace is closed, but it's people who are feeding birds. They'll be feeding birds out in front of the Royal Palace. You'll come up to them, and they'll come say, hey, do you want to feed the birds too? They'll offer you some of their bird food. You feed the birds, and then they tell you that bird food was 300 baht. Don't fall for it if someone's feeding the birds, just let them feed it. You don't need to take their bird food. Now that was 5 interesting scams you might come across on your trip to Bangkok. Keep in mind, there are so many more scams we haven't talked about yet, but hopefully, after this video, you are even more prepared to protect yourself before you go. Keep learning, be safe, and keep your head on swivel so you aren't scammed out of your hard-earned money. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to boom the subscribe button and like the video so I will be motivated to make more awesome videos for you. See you in the next video, Tilak.